Welcome to Citizenship for Immigrants. Did you know the U.S. Citizenship Civics Test has been updated for 2005, now with 128 questions and answers straight from USCIS. Most applicants still study the old version, but you'll get the newest update right here. In this video, we don't just list the questions. We turn them into a powerful study system. Listen and repeat method. Train your memory step by step. Interview-style practice. Answer just like in the real USCIS interview. Slow and clear pace. Perfect for learners at any level. Think of this as your personal classroom for the civics test. Always available, always up to date. Watch until the end so you don't miss any of the new official questions. Pause when needed, practice daily, and master the answers with confidence. Remember, USCIS officers expect clear, short answers, and that's exactly how we practice here. If you're new, don't forget to like, share, and subscribe to Citizenship for Immigrants for the most updated USCIS questions, realistic mock interviews, proven study tips that help thousands pass their test every year. Your citizenship journey starts here. Let's get into the updated 128 civics questions for 2025.
The President of the United States is in charge of which branch of government?
Executive branch. Executive branch.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
American Indians. American Indians.
Benjamin Franklin is famous for many things. Name one.
U.S. diplomat. U.S. diplomat.
Why does the flag have 50 stars?
Because there are 50 states. Because there are 50 states.
What major event happened on September 11, 2001, in the United States?
Terrorists attacked the United States. Terrorists attacked the United States.
Supreme Court justices serve for life. Why?
To be independent of politics. To be independent of politics.
Why did the United States enter World War I?
Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships.
What did the Civil Rights Movement do?
Fought to end racial discrimination. Fought to end racial discrimination.
The U.S. Constitution starts with the words, "We the people." What does "we the people" mean?
Self-government. Self-government.
When was the Declaration of Independence adopted?
July 4, 1776. July 4, 1776.
Who wrote the Declaration of Independence?
Thomas Jefferson. Thomas Jefferson.
Why did the United States enter the Korean War?
To stop the spread of communism. To stop the spread of communism.
The Civil War had many important events. Name one.
Battle of Fort Sumter. Battle of Fort Sumter.
Thomas Jefferson is famous for many things. Name one.
First Secretary of State. First Secretary of State.
Martin Luther King Jr. is famous for many things. Name one.
Fought for civil rights. Fought for civil rights.
Who can vote in federal elections, run for federal office, and serve on a jury in the United States?
Citizens of the United States. Citizens of the United States.
What is the capital of your state?
Answers will vary.
What is the name of the Speaker of the House of Representatives now?
Mike Johnson. Mike Johnson.
During the Cold War, what was one main concern of the United States?
Communism. Communism.
Name one power of the President.
Signs bills into law. Signs bills into law.
Who appoints federal judges?
The President of the United States. The President of the United States.
Name one leader of the women's rights movement in the 1800s.
Susan B. Anthony. Susan B. Anthony.
What group of people was taken and sold as slaves?
Africans. Africans.
There were 13 original states. Name 5.
New York. New Jersey. Pennsylvania. Virginia. Georgia. New York, New Jersey, Pennsylvania, Virginia, Georgia.
Name one power of the U.S. Congress.
Rights laws. Rights laws.
If the president can no longer serve, who becomes president?
The Vice President of the United States. The Vice President of the United States.
What is the name of the national anthem?
The Star-Spangled Banner. The Star-Spangled Banner.
What is the economic system of the United States?
Free market economy. Free market economy.
Name one American Indian tribe in the United States.
Cherokee. Cherokee.
James Madison is famous for many things. Name one.
Father of the Constitution. Father of the Constitution.
What are the two parts of the U.S. Congress?
Senate and House of Representatives. Senate and House of Representatives.
What does the Bill of Rights protect?
The basic rights of Americans. The basic rights of Americans.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1900s.
World War I. World War I.
Name one U.S. military conflict after the September 11, 2001 attacks.
War in Afghanistan. War in Afghanistan.
Why is the Declaration of Independence important?
It says America is free from British control. It says America is free from British control.
What is the capital of the United States?
Washington, D.C. Washington, D.C.
Name one war fought by the United States in the 1800s.
Civil War. Civil War.
When did all men get the right to vote?
After the Civil War. After the Civil War.
What do we show loyalty to when we say the Pledge of Allegiance?
The United States. The United States.
Who does a member of the House of Representatives represent?
Citizens in their district. Citizens in their district.
What does the judicial branch do?
Reviews laws. Reviews laws.
Who was president during the Great Depression and World War II?
Franklin Roosevelt. Franklin Roosevelt.
Why does the flag have 13 stripes?
Because there were 13 original colonies. Because there were 13 original colonies.
What is the name of the Vice President of the United States now?
J.D. Vance. J.D. Vance.
What is the rule of law?
Everyone must follow the law. Everyone must follow the law.
Who signs bills to become laws?
The President of the United States. The President of the United States.
It is important for all men, age 18 through 25, to register for the Selective Service. Name one reason why.
Required by law. Required by law.
Name 3 national U.S. holidays.
New Year's Day. Memorial Day. Veterans Day. New Year's Day. Memorial Day. Veterans Day.
What are 3 rights of everyone living in the United States?
Freedom of expression. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion. Freedom of expression. Freedom of speech. Freedom of religion.
Who was the United States' main rival during the Cold War?
Russia. Russia.
Where is the Statue of Liberty?
New York Harbor. New York Harbor.
What are two examples of civic participation in the United States?
Vote. Join a political party. Vote. Join a political party.
What is Memorial Day?
A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service. A holiday to honor soldiers who died in military service.
Name one power that is only for the federal government.
Print paper money. Print paper money.
Why did the United States enter the Persian Gulf War?
To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait. To force the Iraqi military from Kuwait.
The nation's first motto was, E pluribus unum. What does that mean?
We all become one. We all become one.
What is one way Americans can serve their country?
Vote. Vote.
Name the U.S. war between the North and the South.
The Civil War. The Civil War.
Name one thing the U.S. Constitution does.
Forms the government. Forms the government.
How many senators does each state have?
2. 2.
When did the Great Depression start?
The Great Crash, 1929. The Great Crash, 1929.
There are 4 amendments to the U.S. Constitution about who can vote. Describe one of them.
Citizens 18 and older can vote. Citizens 18 and older can vote.
How long is a term for a member of the House of Representatives?
Two years. 2 years.
Why is the Electoral College important?
It decides who is elected president. It decides who is elected president.
Alexander Hamilton is famous for many things. Name one.
First Secretary of the Treasury. First Secretary of the Treasury.
Who is Commander-in-Chief of the U.S. military?
The President of the United States. The President of the United States.
Name one reason why the Americans declared independence from Britain.
High taxes. High taxes.
How many U.S. senators are there?
100. 100.
How can people become United States citizens?
Naturalize. Naturalize.
The Federalist Papers supported the passage of the U.S. Constitution. Name one of the writers.
James Madison. James Madison.
How many seats are on the Supreme Court?
Nine. 9.
What founding document was written in 1787?
U.S. Constitution. U.S. Constitution.
Why did the United States enter World War II?
Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor. Japanese attacked Pearl Harbor.
What did the Emancipation Proclamation do?
Freed the slaves. Freed the slaves.
Name one power that is only for the states.
Provide schooling and education. Provide schooling and education.
Why were the Federalist Papers important?
They supported passing the U.S. Constitution. They supported passing the U.S. Constitution.
Abraham Lincoln is famous for many things. Name one.
Freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation. Freed the slaves, Emancipation Proclamation.
What is the purpose of the 10th Amendment?
It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people. It states that the powers not given to the federal government belong to the states or to the people.
Name your U.S. representative.
Answers will vary.
What are two cabinet-level positions?
Secretary of Education, Secretary of Energy. Secretary of Education, Secretary of Energy.
What war did the Americans fight to win independence from Britain?
American Revolution. American Revolution.
What was the Great Depression?
Longest economic recession in modern history. Longest economic recession in modern history.
What is Independence Day?
The country's birthday. The country's birthday.
The words life, liberty, and the pursuit of happiness are in what founding document?
Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence.
How long do Supreme Court justices serve?
Lifetime appointment. Lifetime appointment.
When did all women get the right to vote?
After World War I. After World War I.
George Washington is famous for many things. Name one.
Father of our country. Father of our country.
Who does a U.S. Senator represent?
Citizens of their state. Citizens of their state.
The colonists came to America for many reasons. Name one.
Freedom. Freedom.
Name one example of an American innovation.
Light bulb. Light bulb.
How long is a term for a U.S. Senator?
Six years. 6 years.
What part of the federal government writes laws?
U.S. Congress. U.S. Congress.
What territory did the United States buy from France in 1803?
Louisiana Territory. Louisiana Territory.
What is Veterans Day?
A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military. A holiday to honor people in the U.S. military.
Who is the governor of your state now?
Answers will vary.
The President of the United States can serve only 2 terms. Why?
Because of the 22nd Amendment. Because of the 22nd Amendment.
Who elects U.S. senators?
Citizens from their state. Citizens from their state.
Who is the Chief Justice of the United States now?
John Roberts. John Roberts.
What is the name of the President of the United States now?
Donald Trump. Donald Trump.
Name 2 promises that new citizens make in the oath of allegiance.
Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States. Give up loyalty to other countries. Obey the laws of the United States.
What is the form of government of the United States?
Republic. Republic.
What is the highest court in the United States?
Supreme Court. Supreme Court.
Who vetoes bills?
The President of the United States. The President of the United States.
Name the 3 branches of government.
Legislative, executive, and judicial. Legislative, executive, and judicial.
The executive branch has many parts. Name 1.
President of the United States. President of the United States.
The American Revolution had many important events. Name 1.
Battle of Bunker Hill. Battle of Bunker Hill.
What U.S. war ended slavery?
The Civil War. the Civil War?
There are 3 branches of government. Why?
Checks and balances. Checks and balances.
How many amendments does the U.S. Constitution have?
"27. 27.
Who is one of your state's U.S. senators now?
Answers will vary.
The President of the United States is elected for how many years?
For years. For years.
What is one part of the judicial branch?
Supreme Court. Supreme Court.
What amendment says, all persons born or naturalized in the United States, and subject to the jurisdiction thereof, are U.S. citizens?
Fourteenth Amendment. 14th Amendment.
Some states have more representatives than other states. Why?
Because of the state's population. Because of the state's population.
Why does each state have 2 senators?
Equal representation for small states. Equal representation for small states.
How many voting members are in the House of Representatives? $435.
435.
What does the President's Cabinet do?
Advises the President of the United States. Advises the President of the United States.
Why is it important to pay federal taxes?
Required by law. Required by law.
How many Supreme Court justices are usually needed to decide a case?
Five.
What is the supreme law of the land?
U.S. Constitution. U.S. Constitution.
Name 2 important ideas from the Declaration of Independence and the U.S. Constitution.
Liberty. Equality. liberty, equality.
How are changes made to the U.S. Constitution?
Amendments. Amendments.
Why did the United States enter the Vietnam War?
To stop the spread of communism. To stop the spread of communism.
Why do U.S. representatives serve shorter terms than U.S. senators?
To more closely follow public opinion. To more closely follow public opinion.
Who elects members of the House of Representatives?
Citizens from their congressional district. Citizens from their congressional district.
Many documents influenced the U.S. Constitution. Name one.
Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence.
What founding document said the American colonies were free from Britain?
Declaration of Independence. Declaration of Independence.
Dwight Eisenhower is famous for many things. Name one.
"34th President of the United States." 34th President of the United States.
Who lived in America before the Europeans arrived?
American Indians. American Indians.
Why did the United States enter World War I?
Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships. Because Germany attacked U.S. civilian ships.